Okay, so finishing mechanics for heel hook for outside Ashi. Remember when you're protecting your ankles, right? Because he can still heel hook. I don't want to go my top leg over because he can go inside heel hook. I want to go my outside over and keep it extended. So the biggest mistake people do is they try to bring the arm behind them and then catch the heel this way. And the problem is now my hand is stuck. So in order to get this real nice, I'm going to use my elbow and I want to pin his ankle to my body like this. And now in order to get my elbow behind the heel, I want to elevate my hips up like this. And then I start bridging and catching that heel in. And then I connect my hands. Now the finishing mechanics is I'm going to bridge into Fami's knee. And then I'm going to bring my hands into the midline like this to finish. So if I were to just crank and use my whole body over like this, it's easier for Fami to defend it. So if I go like this, I roll, he's just gonna roll with it or he's gonna slip his heel. So that's why I need to make sure that I maintain tension. So one more time, elbow on the ankle. I wanna pin it and pressure in like this. So now his foot can't go anywhere. I'm not worried about him slipping at his heel. Then I'm gonna bridge up, create space, and I'm gonna slide that heel into my forearm and connect my hands. And now I wanna bridge into his knee, and then I start to bring my hands center line like this. So another misconception and the biggest issue with heel hooks from saddle to 411 is they start cranking their entire body. He's gonna start rotating this way and then hopping all the way out and spinning, and he slips his knee. So we need to keep this nice and tight. So your legs can either go cross and your knees out, or you can go foot to foot, knee out. When you catch this, it's gonna go catching the heel. I go towards his heel by going elbow, and I don't wanna just connect my hands. I wanna elevate his heel and then connect it. I can go palm to palm. I can go wrist to wrist. I can go right here, like rear naked choke. Doesn't matter where your hands are when you're in this position, he can't slip his heel. But if you're in the wrist to wrist or palm to palm, you have to wear his heel like a wristwatch. If I turn bladed, he could point his toe and slip his heel. Go ahead and slip it, yes. But if I'm here, now he can't slip it. Now the finishing mechanics are the same. I'm gonna cross my feet or foot to foot. I'm gonna flare out my knees like this. I'm gonna bridge into his knee, and then I bring my hands to my center line like this in order to finish, right? So same thing here. Boom, flare out, bridge into it, and then I start to go like that, or here. So one more time. Remember, if you want really good control, if you just figure four, he could pummel his leg on the inside, and then he'll start to attack this. Now I'm in trouble, right? This is almost like Philly saddle. So I want to make sure that my legs are tight like this. So, okay, so again, heel, elbow, wrist to wrist. I cross my feet, I flare open, I bridge into it, and then I bring my hands to the center line like that. Okay, now there's one more finish from saddle that's even worse. I want to extend my legs, and I'm going to pinch, isolating his knee. I still have this. The problem is that if I start rotating, he could still go out this way to spin. So I want to go belly down. I'm going to go all the way belly down until I'm sitting on top of his heel and his knee. Once I'm belly down, I'm just going to bridge straight into his knee to create the tension. Right there. And you could do the same thing with wrist to wrist or with here. So, boom. Catch, wrist to wrist, boom, same thing. I'm going to pinch, I go belly down, I put tension into his knee, then I can start bridging into it. So, same thing, I'm protecting, cupping the heel, elbow going to it, and going wrist, watch, and palm to palm. You can go wrist to wrist, or real deep here. And the mechanics are the same. I want to bridge and put tension into his knee, and then bring my hands towards the center line as I start rotating this way, or coming here, or here. The more pressure and tension you can have into him, like this, then it's better as they start to rotate.
Hour, it's like, hourly. So
one more time.
You're not there.
Heel, elbow, catch. Right, putting tension into his knee.
That is true.
And then rotating
For healthcare, right?
the heel back.